That's probably, I mean, Akali support.
Yeah. Speaking of face checks.
Oh, he's going to be able to pull him back over the wall there as well. Q is going to land. Umpty gets himself all the way in. The flash comes down. That's the death from below. And Kingen gives Umpty whether he's actually going to be able to make it. Turn! When you have to use Ragnarok defensively, that's when you know you're going to have a bad time. And it only goes from bad to worse here. As KT shoves Shelly into the mid lane. She destroys.
Custom shopping really soon. They need watches. The stopwatches in this game are so important. They have none on their side. Run at the Baron stronger.
Oh, yeah.
Every Mountain Drakes. You're pretty happy to see that one. And
It's going to be a lot of health bars on your team. Kingen certainly very, very squishy on this fight. Yeah.
so we do end up getting the Korean flavor. It will be Syndra mid lane against the Zoe, a matchup that Syndra has been favored.
That's all because of that season.
Marang was snapping a bit in game number 1. He's up on the map now.
Yep, the heal is going to come out. That is his original one, but it's not going to be enough. That's first blood. That's spotted on the ward as well. So position of jungle is well known. BDD does still have his flash, but bottom side of the map, Roots is going to be able to pick up another kill. Could even be a set.
Multiple different things you're considering here. Olaf loves those fast drakes. Going to get this one very easily. Dux comes over. Spotted by Linderung.
Yep, Linderung's going to move on in. That's a great snare that's going to land. Pop Blossom's invested, but Umpty gets his way out. Does have a blast cone as well to get his way around. Another kickback comes in. He was considering following, but decides maybe topside's going to be his way out. Kingen doesn't even know that they're on their way. Picks himself up a turret plate. That's a great max range stun there from Grace. He's looking for the ultimate. Not going to quite get there as Umpty almost makes his way out, but Linderung gets that last hit. And on the bottom side, that's one knock-up landing onto Kellen there as Frey has to use the ultimate. Root going down very, very low, but Snowflower has no damage to offer apart from. Oh, okay, Boomerang Blade comes in, and he needed that guy. Those Mercury Treads are going to be very useful here at this stage. He's not going to land there from Umpty as BDD is able to avoid almost everything. Goes gold in there. And that's going to be a lot of damage. The gold is going to be on both sides. Final Spark is going to pick him off. Just the tip is going to land. That's going to be the first kill, but answered as Kellen comes in. Grabs the Syndra. Linderung now one versus...
Silas actually going top side to bring in this play.
Well, Redemption comes down. That's BDD managed to hijack that. It's going to be the Olaf securing the dragon and then losing his life. But you could imagine that Jinray is going to be where Jin are going to try and opt in for, but you can see the rotations are there and KT keep themselves. Yeah, and Shelly's going to be able to take him down to half health instantly as well. Sitting on that pop loss is going to be okay. Meanwhile, on the bottom side of the map, it's going to be a fight started. Final Spark not even needed as the Olaf picks up the kill. Now this outer turret could be falling, but Jin are a little bit behind when it comes to the play.
Snowflower all in on an Olaf, wasn't able to flash out because of the mid to late game. I think they're going to get to a mid game in a lot more even fashion.
Well, Grace in position, not going to find the stun there onto Umpty though, as they do look to get him. They knock him up with the grand entrance, he flashes in order to get himself away. The flash forward there from BDD, that's maybe why they picked up the Zoe. Olaf does grab the Mountain Drake, as Earth, Wind, and Fire now belongs to Jinair, but can they keep themselves alive in their own jungle? Root pathing on up, Linderung, that is the wrong one. And KT should just be able to get in a track on this outer turret in mid lane. Still something that they're probably okay with as Unleashed Power comes out of Kingen this time. Doesn't have a lot of orbs to offer as the flash forward does come in from BDD. Pop Blossom in the back line as Linderung almost looked like he panicked there as Prey right underneath this turret. Gets out of turret range, that's the Feather Storm there from Prey, but they eventually get it done. Kingen locks it down onto Syndra, but this has been so messy.
Definitely rough of shields. Cooldown definitely does rank low. So all the people disappointed on blowing people up. Sorry about that. Speaking of blowing up, Jin need to answer some of the turrets KT got earlier.
Yep, outer turret is going to fall here on the top side of the map. Inner turret is now the Greenwings, but they're losing the vision around this area. Inner turret falls on the top side.
Is it a Baron?
Yep. Trying to work out what a Picasso is. This point as our Baron's down to half health. This is certainly a something as our BDD on the top side in flanking position. Kingen's going to move on over. Should be able to get here in time, but KT don't want to go for that 50-50. Light Binding's going to go wide. They jump back onto the Baron now as KT. Decent positioning. Okay, Snowflower, grand entrance, gets himself out. The battle down is going to be in there. Umpty. Oh, meanwhile, Kingen on the back end gets the two. With the ultimate, the Pop Blossom is popping off for KT as Umpty gets the kick flash. Grace is dead because of it. And KT rolls to get a Baron. They get a couple of kills and they're back in the driver's seat.
He's still hopping mad. That's not going to hit.
Yeah, Pop Blossom once again going to be used seemingly like a panic station situation from Linderung. It's not what they want, and KT are going to continue the aggression, moving towards the inner turret mid lane. They're feeling like big bullies right now on this map for KT. It's just not what we were expecting based on the compositions, and I think Jin Air are sort of showing their stripes a little bit, unfortunately. Our bottom team, for Spring, is looking to cement themselves in a similar position here for Summer.
We'll start the Baron. Let's see how you make sense of it. It ends up being a 50-50, but it goes damage for a Sivir against a comp like this. It's always going to be a lost fight. They could never win. KT already one inhibitor down, soon to be two. Jin need to try and all in, and if they make any mistakes, this game is over. If they don't, the game still might be over.
Yeah. 4 King-ish.
Now, they're going to try something, but KT will move forward.
Yeah, he's diving into the back line. Can he get the kickback? He does onto Kellen, but he survives. Grace is not so lucky though, as the final spark doesn't do too much. Linderung flashes forward, gets 3 in the Pop Blossom King and gets into his Zhonya's, but it's the bottom lane just evaporating on KT's side. BDD, you don't have any friends left. You're going to have to run the heck away. He is going to do so, but that is going to be the push abated here by Jin Air alive, but that is Ragnarok now on cooldown. And that could be the biggest deal, as KT will be able to get themselves the 3rd inhibitor. 25 seconds.
Staying out of vision, they know Jin haven't been able to escape and put down vision in meaningful areas.
Oh wow, okay, they're going to try and catch King, and Pop Blossom does go down. He catches Malrong with it, but still, does he have that other stopwatch? I don't think so. There's the other Pop Blossom. Kingan's going to go down eventually. He stuck around for a long time. Root still very, very healthy here, as KT think they might have an opportunity. Prey tries to get the Blade Caller. He's actually looking for inhibitors now, as Snowflower tries to get himself out. Umti not going to get snagged by much. Life Finding is going to be ignored as Prey against the world. This is his debut series on KT, and already he's running towards Jin Air's base. He's defecting, Papa Smithy. What is happening? Can he get the execute? The answer is going to be no, as he falls down. And
reset is delayed, but now Jin Air trying to do 2 things at once. Take the Baron and stop Kingan for backdooring.
Well, Umti's going to die, so that is going to mean that the Baron does go over to Jin Air very comfortably.
And then fight somewhere where they don't lose 2 inhibitors during a fight. That's kind of the issue here, is with all inhibitor turrets
power, and he's trying to get as much pressure as he can.
Respawn on the top in him. We have the overlay on the bottom right to confirm that, but they're going to lose an inhibitor Atlas.
Yeah, Prey has too much damage and is that available for the next 2 seconds.
Jin Air's pushing out. No one's side laning here. It's everybody honestly around mid lane.
Kingan gonna get the abscond. That's the triple stun as the quickness goes over 3 in the back line instantly. Blade Caller's gonna come through, but you can see the death report. The Sivir is no longer there. Jin Air are just melting because Prey is still alive. Grace is down there, but not for very long, and Kingan at half health means that Linderung has to just try to slink away. This should be game for KT Rolster, but damn, it was hard.
Damn, it was hard indeed. 2 Nikos with a big story. TP out of 10, he's dead.
Umti's so good at that, Papa Smithy, don't we remember, in that 94-minute game.
And the best Nikos, the counterfeit one. Turns out the branding doesn't matter. Kingan in melee range of the Sivir, Root in the Death Chamber, and so is Jin Air Greenwings.
And that's when Smeb's looking on backstage saying, yes, my son, that is what we do. We win games.